hey guys, we should actually look for our friends. No, let's go and make money on the streets and then have a hero and villain play. The plan is genius, Dennis. The plan is fucking genius. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, the plan had sense for it. It didn't exactly execute in some ways, and then it involved some stuff from GX, so that was extremely weird. So this episode was kind of split up where we got to see from like Yuya's perspective, like we got to see like from where all his gang is, that they're hanging out with Crow, finding out the entirety of his place, like crashing his place, saying, yeah, pretty much this is how it goes, guys. There's the tops, they're the bottoms, like, we eat shit, they love it up there, and they're the 1%, they can go and fuck themselves. And they're just like there, like, honestly, like, this is, like I say, what I'm liking, is that now that the gang is entirely split up, and it's like, not everyone's together having a happy, like, dookie time like that, this means we get to focus on other characters for a change, and like, see how it's like for them to actually carry an episode, which I like, because let's be honest, like, most Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, if it was focusing on any other person, like the original series, if it was like an entire episode on Joey, then I'd fucking love it, or if it was like on anyone else, and that's why some of the Cyber World arc, like, works really well, because some of them don't involve Yugi, like, some of them could just, like, revolve around Kaiba or something like that. Same thing with GX, same thing with 5D, like, the 5D's cast, I didn't mind it. If it was like any of the ZL motherfuckers, like, please can I not have an episode with you, but please can I not have an episode with you? I'm there, and this episode's like, I want an episode with everyone here, because everyone's fucking awesome. So we get to see, like, Gong and Zaka and Dennis, they're pretty much doing entertainment, like, in the middle of the streets, because, like, oh, maybe if we do it, like, enough of this, like, we can actually, like, get people's attention, and that might be able to get Yuya and everyone else around. And it really focused on them. It's like, they ended up having a duel where it was like, oh, I'm the hero, you're the villain. Honestly, it was nice because this means we got to see more of their cards. We got to see, like, especially Dennis's, like, because I think the Enter-Mages work with the Enter-Mates as well. I know there's, like, cards that they have that can work on Enter-Mate and Enter-Mages. I know that. There's, like, because recently I've been trying to build an Enter-Mate deck, and it is hard, but it can work well. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably one of those decks that I want to work, like how Crystal Beasts are pretty much the most useless deck, but I love them because of my childhood, and I feel like those Enter-Mates, I feel, could be those sort of cards for me, but I need to make them work, and they need to have more support cards. That's the thing, like, monsters, I think they're fine. They just need a lot more support magic cards, honestly. And honestly, it was nice to see, like, the Enter-Mage, like, sort of like the Fire Dancer, like that weird one that, like, switches your defense and attack, because that's a powerful card. Like, the only issue, I guess, that you can say that with, like, Dennis's deck, because we know he's an evil dick, and I guess this is, like, his own way of doing it. It's very weird, like, seeing through this episode, it's like, what's really his motive? What's really his game throughout all of this? It's like he must generally enjoy, like, its entertainment, and it's like, maybe in his own way, it's just like making people believe, oh, I'm the super trustworthy guy, like, look at me, guys, like, I'm playing the villain, like, woohoo, like, you know, stupid shit like that. So it's gonna be a lot weirder. Like, I wanted them to expand a little bit more into this, like, throughout the series, like, why exactly is he doing, like, what he is? Like, why is he, like betraying everyone and, like, going with the whole fusion dimension? Like, maybe, like, they got some, like, shit on him. Maybe they got, like, like, his sister or something like that. Like, they got, like, all the other girls, but I doubt that, honestly. Like, maybe it's a personal gain. Maybe it's, like, something to do with his family. I don't know. Like, that really interests me about Dennis. Like, I really want to know more about him throughout this series. And this episode, I don't know, it was a fun episode, and it was weird at the end, because that guy at the end said, yo, you kids want to fucking fight some strong duelists? You come to fuck it. And it's like, they just honestly don't mind showing Pendulum and XEs here, like, so that was one thing that was confirmed. XEs don't exist in this, like, at all in this dimension, which I'm, like, really shocked. I'm like, really? Like, not one bit. Like, it's like, how fucking, like laid back that, like, this dimension. I mean, fucking 5D still are the god had fusions in it, and I know this is an alternate reality since it's been confirmed to me now, and, like, from, like, a lot of this searching on the wikis and stuff, but, like, really, like, no fusions, no XEs, no nothing. Like, I find that the most fucking weirdest thing ever, like, because, like, even in the last episode, the Curie, they'll go nuts, like, what the fuck is fusion? Like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, they're losing their fucking minds, and it's just like, what? And so, I guess it worked more with Gong and Zaka being the hero, because he uses a synchro deck, so that's, that's pretty cool. I thought that was a pretty awesome thing to actually see, and overall, this was it was a fun episode. Did it really add too much? No, but then we find out next week we're gonna have like a fucking illegal gambling duel shit going down, which I'm like, that's gonna involve Kurosaki, and yeah, Kurosaki's awesome, so I want to see more of him and see, what's gonna go down with him. But it's like, that reminds me so much of that whole thing of what happened to Zane, like after like sort of like the first arc of GX or so, like when he wasn't there, like, and the whole Society of Light shit was happening. He was just there saying, yeah, I'm a fucking badass, you can go fuck yourself, and he has like those fucking, that shock collar and shit like that. So yeah, it's really interesting to see that. It's like, I just imagine, it's like, holy shit, it's like Zane having like this weird shit now with like all these like jewels and shit, so it's like a bit weird. But yeah, overall, I don't know what I'd give this one, like a 6.5. I'd give this episode. It was a good episode, but at the same time, it's like, we really could be somewhere else right now than seeing like Dennis and fucking like Gon Ginzaka like trying to have this weird like competition shit, and just blatantly exposing the world to say, oh, by the way, here's pendulums and XEs. So I mean, I know he's trying to win, the fuck's sake, but even still, like, it was so stupid. Like, it's like, I'm just gonna expose the entire world to like 2 new summonings. Fuck it, bring out fusions as well. Like let's really fuck their days up. But it's like, overall, yeah, it was a fun episode, I guess. Like, I kind of enjoy Gon Gonzaga's deck, that it doesn't use any magic cards or anything, so I think that's a cool little concept like that. And it didn't involve action cards for once, which was a nice thing. Like, I thought that was a nice thing to actually see. So let me know in the comments down below what you thought about this episode. But yeah, like I said, it was a fine episode. It had some good parts to it, and then it had some stupid parts, and then ridiculously retarded parts, but you can't complain, can you? But that's all from me, so thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time.